Oh shit, we just came out, we came out the gate swinging. Oh shit. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be checking out all of the Overlord openings. So this is something that was requested a very long time ago. Back when I dropped my very first reaction video for My Hero Academia all openings, this is something that was requested then. And I just never got round to it. I was always busy doing something else. But now that it's October, I figured, you know, it kind of fits that vibe, at least what I understand anyway. Granted, I've never seen the series. I don't really know much about it. But I figured it kind of fits into the horror sort of theme anyway. So I thought, why not? Like, this would be a perfect time to record a video like this. So if you guys enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. So the version of the video I was able to find for the first opening is in 720p. I hope that's not really an issue. I just don't like watching 4K 60 FPS because it's just unnatural. It's not how an anime opening is supposed to look. It's not supposed to be in 60 frames per second. If it was supposed to be, it would have been animated that way. So I'd rather honestly never check out a 60 FPS opening on this channel. So we're just gonna go. Oh shit, we just came out, we came out the gate swinging. Where's my soul? That I was not expecting it to just land a sucker punch immediately. All the skeletons. Is this I guess this uses 3D CG. It kind of looked like that with the skeletons just now. I'm in a panic. Oh, the use of English. The character designs look very fun too. Very different from what I expected. I thought this would just be straight horror. Richard Flag. Oh, I love this, like, kind of, let's take it down a bit. The drum, yes! Clattanoia? Sorry, I'll just watch the opening. Clattanoia? Oh shit! The armors and stuff look sick. Oh? I don't know, it's like the big skeleton guy the main character, or is he just like kind of like a boss type character? Lost aches once again. Ah, go away. Why is it showing the things? Damn it. That was sick. I cannot lie. This was a very well done opening. Visually, it definitely, I guess, surprised me for what I had expectation wise going into the series. I thought it would be just straight horror, like, you know, horror imagery, horror this, horror that, you know, just playing into that theme entirely. But, you know, the characters, they look like they're here sometimes for fun. Like these two little guys, they just look silly, I guess. This guy, like, they just, you know, it's not got as much of a serious tone as I kind of expected from this from watching this, but maybe I'm just like reading into things a little too differently. Like maybe this is a pretty serious show. The song, let me see if I can find the name of it. The song Clattanoia by, so I searched it up. This is Clattanoia by OXT. They did a great job in this. I'm not sure if they've done I'm not sure if they've done any other anime openings. I don't believe I've seen their name before in anything that I've checked out. But yeah, this was a certified absolute banger. Like I loved that it just came out swinging immediately. You know, you kind of get into that like, oh shit, okay, here we go, and then it like kind of goes into like a little bit of a downbeat. Like it just takes things slower, and you know, you get kind of into the sorry, excuse me, I forgot to move my camera over a little bit, but I've done it now. You know, it goes from like intense, like in your face, like thump thump thump, hell yeah, bang your head, to like it kind of slows things down a lot, and you're just like, oh yes, okay, we're getting a little melodic. You know, this is a nice little bridge before we go back into into the insanity. And then, you know, as soon as that drum beat kicks in, you know, you're straight back to this. And so I really appreciated that. It's definitely a very well put together song, and I feel like from what I saw in this opening, where things look pretty intense at times, you know, there was quite a bit of action. This definitely was very fitting. Let me see, like, you know, the armor designs, if I can find the one. This one, this armor design looks sick. Like is that, I can't tell if those are horns that are peeking through or if those are you know, horns that are on the helmet. But yeah, this is a really sick armor design. Is that a scythe or is it just kind of like a big axe with the part coming down? I can't tell. But regardless, this is very, very cool. Very, very surprising for what I thought the series was. Like I said, I thought it was a serious show. I can't tell if the big like the big skeleton guy is kind of like, if anyone's played Dark Souls, like it's reminding me of Nito. You know, just like the big baggy clothing on a skeleton body, I guess. So I don't know if that's the main character or if that is, you know, kind of like the big main villain of this world in this series, and we're following the people who are trying to take this, you know, Overlord, I guess, down. Because, you know, I've seen, like, from images that I've seen of this series before, I don't think I've seen really anything, but anything I've ever seen has just been that big skeleton guy. So that's why I'm wondering then if that's the main character or if that's, you know, like I said, just the like the big villain, the big boss of this series, this world. A good idea, I guess, to just, you know, have the characters mostly shrouded in darkness, because it kind of keeps things mysterious. And it, you know, especially for a first opening where it's introducing you to characters, you know, getting to see this big skeleton guy with all these images playing out in front of him, like, you know, that could have been a family, that could have been a friend, and then, you know, it's showing all these people, perhaps from when the skeleton guy was once a human. I'm not sure, that's just theorizing, you know, from like their past, and now they're like this overlord ruler, like of presumably the undead or something. You know, it's really like a fun way to show that play out, where we're kind of seeing like backstory played out through this, but, you know, with the this character here looking on kind of remorsefully. And then immediately after that, you know, we start seeing actual color, like, you know, we see this guy, we see backgrounds and everything. Yeah, I'm really, really intrigued by this. This didn't give much away, but it kind of like sprinkled little bits of clues as to what this series might actually be, and I think that's really cool. So that was a great opening. I did really enjoy that, but I think I'm going to check out opening number 2 now. I guess something that I would like to mention before I check out opening 2, I do want to check out something on the channel during October, you know, something horror themed, maybe like a horror anime film or anime movie, like just anything, or like a one-off, you know, even like a popular series with anime openings that are horror themed. Right now I don't really have any ideas what I want to do, but I'd like to do something, so I'm very open to suggestions in the comments below. Right now a friend has recommended that I check out Vampire Hunter D, which I believe is an anime movie. So, you know, if I don't really get any other recommendations, I might check that out on the channel. I think it would be a lot of fun to put out something horror related during, you know, Halloween season, I guess. So, you know, just give me any ideas and I will definitely take them into consideration. I really appreciate it. But like I said, I'm just going to check out opening 2 now. All right, good news. Opening 2 is in 1080p, so let's just jump into this. Oh shit, this sound. For a second I was like, is there something wrong with my headset? But I figured it was the intended way. Oh shit, nice. Okay, like Beastman, I guess? I think we saw that design in the first opening, like that armor design. Different like groups, I guess, going to war. Makes sense, it did look like that sort of series. Oh, I love the voice. Oh shit, those high notes? Go cry go. Oh, OXT again? Yeah, I can hear a little bit of the first opening, like the voice, I guess, or like the way it's composed. This is sick though. Oh shit! Those long fingernails, like claws. And this guy's fighting like that, fighting a big ass sword. The creature designs are cool too. Oh, that's okay. I think she's the one who was wearing the armor in the first opening that I was like, I can't tell if that's armor. What was that little guy? That looked like a fetus. What was that? Let me see that again. Is that a fetus? Because like it's got a halo above it. That's kind of insane. That's crazy. And then, you know, we get this, which this right here is reminding me of a very specific enemy in Bloodborne. An enemy, if anyone here has played Bloodborne, they know this enemy. I think it's called like a winter siren, something like that. And holy shit, those enemies are the worst. Those enemies are so annoying. If you know, you know. This was a very, very fun opening again. This one definitely, you know, took a kind of different approach from the first opening. First opening was very much, you know, introduction, showing characters, showing, you know, like, I guess the world of the series. And this one, I think, you know, it kind of took a different approach. It took the more let's show the stakes, I guess, or what they're doing in this this opening. You know, it wasn't as much focused on introducing you and, like, you know, getting to know, like, okay, these are the main cast of characters, we're just going to show them, like, visually wise. This definitely took a different approach, and I think I really appreciate that, because, you know, now I know that the characters that we pretty much saw through the entirety of the first opening are, like, you know, they're on the same side as this, like, big skeleton guy. Before, I thought maybe everyone was trying to take him down that it showed in the first opening, but now I can see that they're all standing side by side and they're facing off against all these other, like, armies, I guess, and, like, the other groups of, like, people that we saw, and, like, creatures and, you know, beastmen and stuff like that. So I think that was a really, like, for like someone who's just checking out the openings like me, this, I really appreciate this, because now I know what is actually happening and who's who when it comes to, like, the opening itself. I think that the song was definitely another banger. OXT has swung twice and hit 2 home runs. This was a very fun one. You know, I love the it was like a rhythmic thumpy beat that was playing throughout, and it definitely had me, like, smiling and banging my head, just like the first one. It didn't have the same, like, intensity as the first opening, but I think that kind of suits this one more, because this one had, like, you know, action and stuff, and, like, showing, I guess, some fights and facing off and stuff. So I guess having, like, a more rhythmic, like, faster beat definitely lends more towards action, and I think that was really smart on their end to, like, choose to do it that way. I think that the character designs are sick. I think it's cool then that I was able to, you know, figure out that this is the girl that I saw in the first one, that I was like, holy shit, I love her armor design. I believe this is her. She's got very, you know, I think that all the characters have very unique looks to them, and I love their designs so much. I guess I'm not really familiar still with what everyone can do, if it's, like, just a straight, you know, physical action series, or if there are, like, other powers involved, like some sort of, you know, like, powers that they can use. I don't know. I guess I didn't really learn that from this. Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. Probably not, because, you know, I did see a lot of just sword swinging. This guy right here, I believe he's in our, like, crew, like the main crew. He looks badass. He wears, like, a sick, like, mask. He's got, like, elf ears, and he's got slick back hair, and he just uses, like, his hands. Like, he doesn't need a sword, he doesn't need shit. He's just so cool. He's, like, he's pretty cool. He's probably, from what I've seen in these openings, he's my favorite so far. I love his deal. Like I love his gimmick and what he does. I think he's really cool looking. And also, like, his style, it's very different compared to everyone else. He looks very you know, like, he doesn't look like he should be on a battlefield, I guess. But yeah, I really did enjoy this opening a lot. OXT, another banger. So yeah, great job. The visuals were very, you know, informative. You know, we get to see, like, some other characters besides our main crew, and we get to see, you know, maybe what stakes are at play here. And why they're fighting, I guess, and who's fighting who. So I think that was really cool, and I appreciate it a lot. But I think I'm ready to check out opening number 3. I'm interested to hear if this is going to be OXT again. If it is, or if it isn't, you know. If it is, I'll be very happy, because I know it's going to be another great one. And if it isn't, you know, that's fine. You know, not every anime has to have the same person performing the openings for every opening. You know, take a look at Attack on Titan. They had Linked Horizon for, like, 3 different openings, I believe. Maybe 4 if you count like the last season, like the final episode. But they didn't perform every opening, and every opening for that series is amazing. So yeah, let's just jump straight into this third one. Oh shit. Oh shit. I was not expecting this. A female voice just coming straight in hot. Hell yeah. Girls with guns. So is this season about the girlies? Where's the big guy? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I think he might be the main character. What was that? Little spoken section? I wonder they're kind of like... they can be trusted, like the characters that I was showing getting all close to him. Veracity by Myth and ROID. Oh shit, those teeth. Those teeth, those mouths look insane. Holy shit. Oh, the horse animation, it doesn't look great, but, you know, we can forget about that. Horses are hard to animate. Oh, look at her aura. Purple aura coming off her. Oh, shit, okay, they can use abilities then. That looks insane. Is that like some sort of, bubble? That was sick. Okay, so I'm guessing this is kind of... like, from what I'm learning about this series, I guess maybe the character on the left is our main character here, but in any other world or in any other series, he would typically be seen as the villain. But I guess we're following that group, and maybe the guy on the right is kind of like, if you want to play into this as like Final Fantasy terms, he's kind of like the warrior of light, like the good guy who's here to take out the bad guy. And, you know, normally you'd be rooting for that guy, but, you know, maybe there's some sort of corrupt system here, and the bad guys are actually good and the good guys are actually bad. You know, maybe it's playing into that sort of thing. The song, I thought it was so sick. You know, we just get like the female voice just, you know, coming straight in through the darkness. Yeah, like just coming straight in with "I'm very, very crazy." Like that's a banger way to start a song right there. I think that the visuals again were very good at showcasing just enough without giving anything away. Like I love this kind of like little spoken section right here where we see the two like female characters kind of getting, you know, all close and cuddly with the main character. Does she have wings? I did not notice she had wings until now. That's insane. They both look like they're kind of getting close to him, and I wonder if it's kind of like an angel on your shoulder sort of thing, where one of them is whispering like, you know, good things, like you should do this, and like good things into his ear, and the other's just like, yeah, no, you should do all these worst possible things ever, because, you know, the girl on the right does look, well, you know, she looks like, can we trust her? She might have intentions that aren't exactly, you know, great, but and then, you know, we see her like laughing at the end of this little section. It was a very fun section. I guess we got goblins now. I guess it makes sense in this kind of like, you know, medieval fantasy world, fantasy setting and like stuff like that. It makes sense to, you know, have creatures like goblins, and then it also makes sense to have like, you know, the characters using abilities. Like I can't tell what this ability maybe is, if it's some sort of like seal or bubble or just something that protects, or if it is like a kind of damaging ability, but it didn't really give that away. Yet again, character designs are amazing. I love the character designs. I think that they all look so unique. I think she's wearing a different outfit from the last time. Like I think she's wearing a light one now, like this white dress. Before she was maybe wearing a dark one. I want to know more about these characters. Like I can't tell if this is the sort of series where the hero is kind of a reluctant one, or not the hero but the main character, or if there's just some shady shit, and like this is like I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't know the reasoning behind like this big skeleton guy, I guess, being like the main character and what his goals are. I can't really figure that out. I can't figure out like the stake. Well, I can figure out the stakes being like, you know, surviving, but like I can't figure out like what the end goal is for this series, like what they're working towards, because they're just doing a lot of fighting. And, you know, we get to see this might be a series, or this season might be one where, you know, we get some development between the gang, like the group of characters that we've been following. So yeah, I think that this was another great opening. This was let me see, this was Veracity by Myth and ROID. So that's three home runs from Overlord. So whoever's making these openings has done a great job. And yeah, I think that we should maybe just move on to the fourth and final, I believe, opening. If you guys are enjoying, please do leave a like, please subscribe, please comment something letting me know, you know, something that I might have missed in these openings. Let me know. Like I said earlier, I will be hopefully checking out like an anime movie or something horror related. So let me know any suggestions. Like I said earlier, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, I believe it's called, is kind of like the front runner right now because I don't have any other ideas really. So whatever you guys want to see, just let me know and I will definitely put it into consideration and potentially check it out on the channel. So let's just jump straight into this final opening. This is going to be a fun one, I'm sure of it. Are they back? Oh shit. Oh, the color. Oh shit, that is insane. The darkness versus like the nature beauty of everything. See, they look like they should be good guys, but they look a little not great. I love that they're taking like a slower approach for this opening before they get straight into it. Oh, the dragons. Hoarding with gold, of course. Oh, the clapping? Sick. Little hot guy. Hollow Hunger by OXT. Holy shit. The animation looks insane. Oh, I love her design too, like her armor. I guess it's surprising seeing guns in this world. Like, where did the guns come from? Oh shit, that's the big bad right there for sure. There we go. We get everyone standing side by side. Who's this guy? This guy showed up out of nowhere. Oh, that was a great opening. I really like that one a lot. So now I'm curious, is there going to be another season of Overlord, or is this like the end of Overlord? Is it opening for the final opening for the final season of Overlord, or will there be more? Let me know in the comments, because obviously I'm not aware. I don't know if this is being adapted from a manga or if it's just like an anime original. I don't know whether this is going to have more after this season or not, but you know, if there's going to be another opening or another like season down the line, you know, I will be there for the opening day one, hopefully, because these have been a lot of fun to check out. So opening number 4, OXT yet again came back with another banger. I love that they kind of subverted my expectations this time. They didn't, you know, come in with like this big like thumpy beat that kind of, you know, keeps you on kind of like the edge of your seat and keeps, you know, your heart rate up, like your blood pressure's peaking. You know, it didn't kind of do that. It instead took like a more of like we're gonna just like take our time and we're gonna, you know, showcase the animation and stuff. And it was more of like I guess you could say it was more poppy than some of like the other two openings that they did, the first two openings, especially, you know, having like a little clap section. It was very fun, very unique, and definitely something that I couldn't have imagined in the first two openings, but it was perfectly fitting in this one. I think that the character designs, yet again, like I said at every opening, I love the character designs in this opening. Let me see who animated this. So I looked it up and it was Madhouse, which I guess I should have guessed, because like the character designs do look quite Madhouse-y. I could see this being Madhouse for sure. I wish I figured that out on my own. I love this shot so much. This shot is so sick. Just having like the kind of like death and decay and like all of the beauty is gone. It's just darkness kind of marching forward, and you know, all the dead like dirt, like there's nothing growing there whatsoever. There's no beauty, there's no life whatsoever, and it's just marching from the left of the screen to the right. And on the right side we see like nature blooming, we see beauty in the world, we see life through like the flower. So I guess like these guys on the left might be kind of harbingers of some sort of death and decay and like destruction, like literal opposite of what we see on the right, and they're marching forward. They're kind of bringing that to like to the life, like they're bringing that to the beauty of the world, and they're kind of destroying it. But then immediately after, we see what I assume is our main character there. So that's really, really interesting to me. I did not think that, you know, the main character would kind of be marching forward with like death. I thought that it would be kind of like they're not exactly the best, you know, they're kind of like a morally gray character perhaps, but I didn't think they would be kind of marching forward with all this like bad shit. I thought that, you know, it would kind of be about preserving themselves opposed to making the rest of the world what they want it to be, which might be like death, destruction, chaos, you know. I'm gonna read the synopsis for the series real quick, just so that I can like see if I've been right or wrong. But so far, I'm going to guess that this is, you know, a maybe sci-fi, fantasy, horror, potentially horror, with, you know, obviously a lot of action. And this guy might have been important in life, and he died, and, you know, became this like overlord of the dead. Like, you know, whether he was like, I don't know if he was in hell and like he kind of became like some sort of ruler in hell, and they kind of marched out of hell and made their way up to like land, and, you know, they're kind of trying to take over. Like, that's kind of my my what I guess is happening here for now anyway. I'll see what actually does happen though. I'm going to Google it right now and see. The final hour of I'm reading this from Mal. The final hour of the popular virtual reality game Yggdrasil has come. However, Momonga, a powerful wizard and master of the Dark Guild Ainz Ual Garn, decides to spend his last few moments in the game as the servers begin to shut down. To his surprise, despite the clock having struck midnight, Momonga is still fully conscious as his character, and moreover, the non-player characters appear to have developed personalities of their own. Confronted with this abnormal situation, Momonga commands his loyal servants to help him investigate and take control of this new world, with the hopes of figuring out what has caused this development and if there may be others in the same predicament. That's really, really interesting. I would never have guessed that this was an isekai. I guess it kind of, you know, it makes sense. A lot of isekai have this kind of, you know, fantasy setting. But honestly, I never would have guessed that this was an isekai. I guess it makes sense now. Like I was saying earlier, I couldn't figure out what the end goal of like these characters are. But now that makes a bit more sense to me now. They're kind of trying to figure out what's happening in this world, why it's not shut down, and what is actually happening. And, you know, the whole idea of seeing that there's others in the same predicament is fun, because I'm guessing that the band that follows him are potentially like those characters. So that's a lot of fun. It's a very fun concept. And this guy having like the most badass design, I wonder if like he farmed in like this kind of virtual reality game for this gear, and he's just like rolling with it, because it does look sick. It's a very cool design. Like the gear that he uses, like his you know, kind of robe with like armor, it's very cool and badass design. Everyone has a cool and badass design in this anime. I think that it's definitely a very, very fun looking one. The characters all look so unique and different, and they look like there's so many personalities on display. I think that the color in this one was very, very beautifully done. You know, we got to kind of see like each character had their own color as they were being introduced at the very beginning. We get to see like potentially devious characters here with maybe like not so great intentions. We see dragons. Who doesn't love dragons? So that's already a huge sell for anyone, because, you know, dragons are badass. I love like the way, oh, there she is. Okay, she does use her wings and she flies. It looks like a big great axe. So yeah, I love her armor design. It's sick. And yeah, I think that this would be a very, very, very interesting series to check out, because it looks very unique. I don't think I've seen really anything like this series. So, you know, this has been a very fun one to check out. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And without further ado, I am going to sign off right here, and I will hope to see you in the next one. So take care and have a great day.